Hello, teacher. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon, teacher. How are you
Wow,
today?
I am fine. How about you?
Yes, I have a nice time with my friend to study my homework.
Uh-huh.
Yes,
How about them? How are they? How about them? How are your friends? How are they?
yes, they are great. They are studying there, over there.
Okay. Okay. Okay, that is very
Yeah,
nice to hear. You're having a good time with your friends. Well, today we are having our test, our monthly test. I am sorry, it is late. Can you
yeah.
please prepare a pen and a paper?
Yes, I'm here. Yeah, it's here.
Okay, okay. That's very good. It's nice to hear that you're prepared, that you are prepared. Okay. So let us now have task one. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. 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 Our task includes reading, speaking, and listening tests. Okay, we have 45 minutes to finish this test.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So, part one, we are having reading test. It is match the methods of depreciation with their definition. Okay, please write down your answers first. Okay, these are the choices: the straight line, the double declining balance, the hours of use, and the units of production, and last, the sum of the year's digit. Okay, can you?
So, sorry,
Yes.
teacher. I
Oh,
can't see the screen.
oh my God, I'm very sorry.
Yes, no
Okay, let
problem.
me show it again. Okay, here it is. Okay, we got three types of tests today: the reading, the speaking, and the listening. And first, we are having the reading test. It is match the methods of depreciation with their definitions. Okay, here are the choices: the straight line, the double declining balance, the hours of use, the units of production, and last, the sum of the year's digits. Okay. Okay, so here are the questions. Can you please read it for me?
Yes, I will read. The first one, the asset is depreciated by a constant amount every year. The depreciation expense for each year is calculated by subtracting the salvage value from the acquisition cost and then dividing the difference by the useful life of the asset. And
And
the
next.
second the second, the depreciation expense is calculated by first subtracting the salvage value from the acquisition cost. The difference is multiplied by a fractional amount where the denominator and numerator are based on the addition at the figures in the asset's useful life. The third, the depreciation is um, accelerated by this method so that the expense is greater than the first year's. The salvage value is ignored in the calculation, but the assets will not be depreciated listed. And the fourth, the expected usage of the assets is taken in determining the rate of depreciation. And the last one, the expected output in of the assets is taken into account in determining the rate of depreciation.
Okay, very good. I, okay, very good. I will give you 5 minutes to answer. After 5 minutes, can you please give me your answer? Then your 5 minutes starts now.
Yes, okay, teacher. Let's go.
Okay, time's up. Okay, may I have your
Yes,
answers now?
yes, I have the five answers now.
Yes, can you read again? First the answer and then the definition. Can you
Re-
please?
I have to read the answers and the definition.
Yes, the answer first and then their definition. Okay?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. I think the first one is straight line. The assessed the assessed is depreciated by a constant amount every year. The depreciation expense for each year is calculated by subtracting the salvage value from the acquisition cost and then dividing the difference by the useful life of the assets. And the second is um, sum of the year's digits.
Okay.
The depreciation expense is calculated by first subtracting the salvage value from the acquisition cost. The difference is multiplied by a fractional amount where the denominator and numerator are based on the addition of the figures in the assessed useful life. And the third, um, I think the third is hours of use. The depreciation is accelerated by this method, the
Excuse
so
me?
that the yeah.
Excuse me again. What is your answer for number 3?
Number three is our number three. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, teacher. uh, Number three is double declining balance. Is it right? Yes, okay. Number three, double deadlining balance. The depreciation is accelerated by this method so that the expense is greater than the first year's. The salvage value is ignored in the calculation, but the assets will not be depreciated below this value. And the fourth is hours of use. The expected usage of the assets is taken into account in determining the rate of depreciation. And the last one is use of production. The expected output in the assets is taken into account in determining the rate of depreciation.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm
Very
done.
good. So let's move on to the next part. We will move on to the speaking. Okay. We will going to test your speaking skills. Okay. So these are the ways of asking information. The first, okay, wait. Can you see it in your screen? Here
Yes, I
are
see.
the simple question structure. First, the WH plus the helping verb plus the subject and the verb. Here's the example. Okay, can you please read the example?
Yes. How much does it cost? Where does she live?
Okay, so that is the first structure, and the second structure is pardon me or excuse me, plus can or could you tell me, plus WH, plus the subject and plus the verb. Example.
Can you tell me when the train arrives? Pardon me, could you tell me how much the book costs?
Okay, very good. And the third
Excuse
one,
me.
yes.
Can I ask you that the pardon is the same with excuse?
Yes, that is they are similar. Pardon me or
Yeah.
excuse me. Okay.
Yes.
The third one is I wonder if you could plus tell me, explain or provide information on so on. And the examples.
I wonder if you could explain. explain how health insurance is handled at your company. I wonder if you could provide information on your pricing structure.
So that is the example of how a businessman um reacts or how a businessman asks information. And the last structure is would you mind plus verb and ing. Example would example
Would you mind telling me a little bit more about benefits at this company? Would you mind going over the savings plan?
Okay, so those are samples of asking information of a businessman. Okay, if you're working on a business or if you are working on a company.
Yes.
Okay, so here is your task. Your task is here. You're in trouble. You have just spilled coffee all over this document and you need it for an important meeting in a few minutes. Phone your colleague or partner B and ask him or her to give you the missing numbers. Can you see the chart of the
Yes.
Christmas
Yes.
party budget? Okay, so this will
Yes.
be your task. This will be your first task, and together with this is this. The following document has just been faxed to you, but some of the information is not printed properly. Unfortunately, you need all of the information in order to brief your boss. You are just wondering what to do when your phone rings. Okay, so this is just only one task. Two, first, you receive your document was ha. Okay, your document you spelled coffee on your first document, and when you receive the second document, it is some of the information is missing, so you have to phone your colleague about this. Okay, I will give you 3 minutes to prepare. I want you to give you 3 minutes. I will be giving you 3 minutes to prepare about your script, or how do you call it, to make a phone call of your colleague. Okay.
Sorry, teacher.
Yes.
I have to make a conversation or two conversations.
Just one conversation to just one conversation because there's just only one task.
Yeah.
Okay. So make call. Okay, your time starts now.
Yes. Do you want to play my colleague?
Oh, your partner? Oh, sure.
Yes.
Oh, sure. Oh, sure. I can be your
Yes.
partner.
Yes. Okay. And then I will ask you some question in this conversation.
Ah, yes. Okay. We still got 2 minutes.
Yes.
Okay, time's up. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, okay, wait.
Okay, so you you are playing my colleague, my partner, and then we'll ask you some missing numbers in in my conversation.
Okay, sure, I will be your colleague. Um,
Okay.
wait. Why is it not moving? Wait. Okay, please wait. Okay, it's not moving. Hmm. Please, first. Okay, and PowerPoint.
That's one teacher.
Well, wait. Okay, how do you say this? It's not moving. Hmm.
Hmm. It doesn't work.
Yes, it's not working. Okay, so we're okay. Can we start?
Yes, I will start.
Okay, wait. I will first provide a phone ring bell like that.
My career
Yes.
dialogue.
Ah.
Yes, it is funny.
Mm-hmm.
Hello? Hello?
Start.
Hello, my friend Rose. Are you there?
Hello. Yes, hello, Miss Ngat. How
How
do
are
you?
you doing? How are you doing today?
I am fine. How about you?
Yes, I'm great too. And now I think you're so good today, and the reason I call you is that I will have an important meeting in a few seconds, in a few minutes. So get to the main point. Could you tell me some information about my document here, um, about my Christmas party budget?
Oh, sure. Yes. What do you want to ask about it?
In my documents, there almost my numbers in the document are blurry, so I just can see a little bit numbers left. So would you mind telling me the expense of drink, yes, drink this year in Christmas party budget?
Oh, the Christmas, the drink and the Christmas party budget. That will be 20,000 euro.
Oh, that's good. And another thing is that I wonder if you could provide information on my last year Christmas party budget of transport. Yeah, transport, food, and
Transport.
breakages. Yeah, food and packages, breakages.
Oh, breakages. Okay, that will be for the transport. That is 6,543.23 euros. And did you get it? For the
Yes, yes,
for the food, that is 5,647.98 euros. Okay, and last is the breakage. It is
yes,
45,456 euros. Did you get it?
yes, I hear it. That's so
Mm-hmm.
good for me. And um, the last thing I want to ask you is that I want to complete my missing number budget. Is that the total number of last year? Could
Oh,
you tell me?
yes, the total number of last year's budget is 81,777.78 euros.
Yes. Okay. Thank you,
Mm-hmm.
my friend. I have completed my Christmas party budget. Wow. Thank you
Okay.
so much.
Yes, is that all?
Yes, that's all.
Uh,
And I'm lucky because you are saving me from the blame in the meeting. So I will invite you a cup of coffee in
wow.
this, yes, on the weekend
On the
to,
weekend? Okay.
yes, as gratitude. As gratitude.
Oh, actually, that is just a little, but it's okay. I will be there for you.
Yes.
Thank you so
Do you
much
want
for
to
inviting
drink
me.
coffee?
Yes, coffee,
Yes.
maybe hot chocolate.
Chocolate.
Yes, hot chocolate. Okay, thank you so much for calling.
Yes, goodbye. See you later. Goodbye.
Okay,
On
yes, see you.
weekend, on the weekend. Goodbye.
Yeah, see you on the weekend. Goodbye. Toot 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 toot. Okay, so very good, very good. That is a very good speech of yours. We got a well very. Oh, what happened?
Thank you,
Oh,
teacher, because of
okay.
playing my
So let's
partner.
move on to the next task. That will be listening. Okay, so you are going to hear conversation. What is happening? Okay, you're going to hear. Okay, listen to the recordings and complete the missing information about these. Okay. I want you to listen carefully. Tell me if you can't hear it. Why is it not moving?
Oh,
Wait. Okay, please. Let me have this first. I wonder why is it not moving. Okay. Okay. It's not moving. Still not. Wait, can you please wait? Oh no. Oh, what's happening?
you're so
Hello?
beautiful. Yeah, I'm here.
Yes. Okay. Hmm. I wonder why is it not moving?
Oh,
Hmm.
it is wrong.
Okay, I think it's okay now. Ah.
Unit 2.
Okay, can you hear it?
Output. Accountant.
Okay.
The financial statements of a company are the most important documents that a company produces. Investors, creditors, banks, customers, everybody reads the statements. The accounts show what a company does with its money, how profitable it is, and also how risk-worthy it is. And you can see warning signs for the future. Our stock exchanges depend on properly prepared accounts.
Okay, let's hear it again.
Yes, I want to hear it again.
Unit 2. Output. Accountant.
The financial statements of a company are the most important documents that a company produces. Investors, creditors, banks, customers, everybody reads the statements. The accounts show what a company does with its money, how profitable it is, and also how risk-worthy it is. And you can see warning signs for the future. Our stock exchanges depend on properly prepared accounts.
Okay. Did you get it?
Yes, I get it.
Okay, very good. And next, a trader.
Trader.
I agree that the accounts of the company have a lot of information, but it's very hard to understand it all. In my job, I need to know the financial situation of a company. People interested in the stock exchanges rely on experts like me, but there are also many other sources of information. As for the accounting rules, they don't interest me or anyone else at all. That's stuff for the accountants.
Okay, again.
Yes, again.
Yes.
Trader.
I agree that the accounts of the company have a lot of information, but it's very hard to understand it all. In my job, I need to know the financial situation of a company. People interested in the stock exchanges rely on experts like me, but there are also many other sources of information. As for the accounting rules, they don't interest me or anyone else at all. That's stuff for the accountants.
Okay, teacher.
Okay. And the next is the investor.
Investor.
All those numbers, and I haven't got a clue what they all mean. Pages and pages of them. And apparently they are often only estimates, or they can be interpreted in one of many ways. What's the point when the accountants themselves can't agree on how to show the numbers? Most of us need a lot more information and knowledge about a company than what we get in the accounts.
Okay, again.
Yes, again.
Investor.
All those numbers, and I haven't got a clue what they all mean. Pages and pages of them. And apparently they are often only estimates, or they can be interpreted in one of many ways. What's the point when the accountants themselves can't agree on how to show the numbers? Most of us need a lot more information and knowledge about a company than what we get in the accounts.
And the layman.
Layman. Is it all really that hard? Can't we just look at the profit or loss of the company to find out how it's doing? I don't see all the fuss. Accountants are there to tell us about the numbers, and I thought that's what they do. They are trained to report these numbers, and it can't be that hard to count up everything that's happened. Layman. Is it all really that hard? Can't we just look at the profit or loss of the company to find out how it's doing? I don't see all the fuss. Accountants are there to tell us about the numbers, and I thought that's what they do. They are trained to report these numbers, and it can't be that hard to count up everything that's happened.
Did you get it?
Yes, I get it.
Okay. Last is the managing director.
Managing Director.
This is exactly the problem. There are many ways to change the numbers to give a better picture. Some of my peers have been guilty of doing just that. The accountants and auditors have to take responsibility for the way that numbers are reported. Accountants and their work are extremely important. They just need to make it all a little easier to understand.
Okay, again.
Managing Director.
This is exactly the problem. There are many ways to change the numbers to give a better picture. Some of my peers have been guilty of doing just that. The accountants and auditors have to take responsibility for the way that numbers are reported. Accountants and their work are extremely important. They just need to make it all a little easier to understand.
Okay. So, did you get it all, or do you want to listen again?
Hello, teacher. Hello.
Yes, hello. Did you get it all, or you want to listen again?
Yes, I get it. And in some blank, I don't know for sure, but I will try it.
What?
It
What
means
did you?
I mean is that some blanks I don't know for sure,
Uh,
but
I want you
okay
to listen
now.
again. I want you to
Yes,
listen again.
Unit 2. Output. Accountant.
The financial statements of a company are the most important documents that a company produces. Investors, creditors, banks, customers, everybody reads the statements. The accounts show what a company does with its money, how profitable it is, and also how risk-worthy it is. And you can see warning signs for the future. Our stock exchanges depend on properly prepared accounts.
Okay, teacher.
Trader.
That's
I agree that the accounts of the company have a lot of information, but it's very hard to understand it all. In my job, I need to know the financial situation of a company. People interested in the stock exchanges rely on experts like me. But there are also many other sources of information. As for the accounting rules, they don't interest me or anyone else at all. That's stuff for the accountants.
okay.
Investor.
All those numbers, and I haven't got a clue what they all mean. Pages and pages of
Excuse
them.
me.
And apparently they are often only estimates.
Yes? Did you get it all?
Yes, I get it.
Okay, can you give me the answers? For the accountant, read and tell me the blanks.
The financial statements of a company are the most important documents that a company will produce. Investors, creditors, banks, customers, everybody reads the statements. The accounts show what a company does with its money, how prosperous it is, and also how risk-worthy it is. And you can see warning signs for the future. Our circuit our circuit changes depend on properly prepared accounts. Trader, trader. I agree that the accounts of the companies have a lot of information, but it is very hard to understand it all. In my job, I need to know um, in my job, I need to know the the financial situation of a company. We interested in exchanges, real life experts like me, but there are also many other sources of information. As for the as for the accounting rules, we don't interest me or anyone else at all. That's um, that's that's stability. I don't know for sure that word for
Now
the
what
accountant.
is your answer? That's
Uh, Maybe I don't know that word.
do you said it?
I don't
That stuff?
stability. I hear like that. Stability.
Oh, it's
Stuff.
okay. I will just write it. I can answer that. Okay. How about the investor? Let's move on to investor.
Investor. All those numbers I haven't included what they all mean, pages and pages of them, and apparently they are often only estimates, or they can be interpreted in one of many ways. What's the point? In one of many ways, what's what's the point? when the accountants themselves can agree on how to show the numbers. Most of us need a lot of more information and knowledge about company than what we get in the accounts.
Okay, very good. Next, the layman.
Sorry, teacher.
It's
Sorry,
okay.
some my because
It's okay. Maybe you're hungry.
Layman, is it all really that hard?
okay.
Can't we just look at the
Oh,
profit
no,
or
no, no.
loss of the...
Okay. Oh, it played. How? Okay, can you please read?
Yes, okay, teacher. Layman, is it already that hard? Can we just look at the profit or loss of the company to find out how's it doing? I don't see all the facts. Accountants are there to tell us about the numbers, and I thought that's what they do. They are trained to report these numbers, and it can be that hard to account at everything that's happened.
Okay, next.
Managing director. This is exactly the problem. There are many ways to change the numbers to give a better picture. Some of my peers have been guilty of doing just that. The accountants and the auditors have to take responsibility for the way that numbers are reported. Accountants and their work are extremely important. They just need to make it all a little easier to understand.
Okay, very good. Okay, so that is the end of our exam. Congratulations. Congratulations. And thank you. Yay. You. Okay, I will just send you the evaluation next, maybe tomorrow. Okay, I will just send it to you and show it to your mother. Okay, thank you so much, Rian. Goodbye.
Thank you so much. Goodbye,
Yes, God bless
teacher. See
you.
you again. Goodbye, baby. Yes,
Bebe.
baby.
Yes, goodbye, Bebe. Bye.
Have a nice day. Have a good night. Yes.
Yes, you too. Bye.
Bye.